certain way, we might find out that we've tried to pick up our own armor to fight a battle that we're not even prepared for. And yet Paul is saying for us to put on the whole armor of God. Now he starts in verse 10 and verse 11. He starts with the admonition to be strong and find power in the Lord. Paul knew it, right? He knew, I'm going to tell the church of Ephesus, be strong and courageous, right? Find power. And he knew he needed to be specific. Find it in the Lord. Why? Because us as humans, we often want to be self-sufficient. I got this. I can handle it. I can do what I need to. I am the biggest culprit for this. Somebody asks me, do you need help? I'm going to tell them no. Why? Because of pride. I got this, man. I don't, but I'll tell them I've got this. But here, Paul is saying specifically, be strong and find power, not in Carson Jump. It says find power in the Lord. To rely on God's resources rather than our own strength and our own power. To put on the armor of God, to stand against the schemes of the devil. So here it is to stand. We do not win any battle against evil in our own strength, but only in the spiritual resources provided by our Savior. The one who is far above the rule and authority and power and dominion, as Paul wrote in chapter 1, verses 21. Martin Luther writes these words in a hymn named Mighty Fortress is Our God. He says, the prince of the darkness grim, we tremble not for him. His rage we can endure, for to his doom is sure. One little word shall fail him. We should not fear the devil because we are in the Lord. Yes. But if I am trying to operate on my own and not in the strength of what Christ has provided, there should be a lot of fear as I come across spiritual battle. So in verses 10 through 11, we see that we're supposed to stand, and we're supposed to stand not in our own power or strength, but in the power and the strength that the Lord has given to us. In verse 12, it says, then we are to hold on to our fight because it is spiritual. We are told our fight is spiritual and not physical. If you look over in 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 3 through 5, we can see, for though we walk in the flesh, we are not waging war against the flesh. No. For the weapons of our warfare are not of the flesh, but of the divine power to destroy strongholds. We destroy arguments and every lofty opinions raised against the knowledge of God, and take every thought captive to obey Christ, being ready to punish every disobedience when the obedience is complete. It is a spiritual battle that is happening.